if you guys can see me. All right, we're just going to go with it. Hey, everybody, Economic Ninja here. Hope you're doing great. Big XRP news. I can't wait to share it with you. We've got what's going on with the stablecoin, things you need to know before this comes out. It's supposed to be going live today, maybe tomorrow, getting regulatory approval. That's massive. Also, we've got some price targets, and these are going to be realistic price targets. I'm all about being real when I'm not being goofy. And then that brings me to three important updates. First off, everyone that was trying to buy the courses last night, 2 hours before, the system crashed and Teachable had some problems with a payment processor. So we relinked it and reset the clock for 2 hours, going live now. The link's down below if you want the accelerator course for people that have never owned crypto. It's 90% off. It teaches you all of the basics, and I will be filming specific XRP lessons today for that, which should be ready by Friday, hopefully. Then the Crypto Trader Pro, which people are raving about. Thank you to everybody that puts the comments of those down below, because I do not fake reviews. And then the tax liens and deeds course. And then the other thing, so the Trigini made an appearance yesterday. There's some modifications we're doing to it, and what has been decided is when we hit 550,000 community members, I will be taking the Trigini to a populated location and asking people specific questions about XRP and interviewing them and putting it on the channel. It should be pretty fun, and the upgrades are going to be pretty epic. So if you want to see that, thank you to everyone that's subscribing. When we get to 550,000 members, subscribers on this channel, we go to that. All right. Oh, one last thing. I have put, people are asking me what accounts, exchanges I use to buy XRP and Bitcoin. I have put links down below for you. They're direct affiliate links. They don't cost you anything, but they do bring you directly to the site. Only use known links in crypto, because there are so many people, including fake thieves in the comment section that will pretend to be me, saying that I need your money or I want to invest your money for you. Those are thieves wanting to steal from you. All right. Type 1 if you can appreciate that warning. Do not give people money pretending to be me. All right, here we go. First story about XRP. And just like I said, during these massive bull rips up, you're going to have some big pullbacks. And we just saw a pullback. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's going to go much lower. Using technical analysis, it's tough during a massive pump, because this is where people sort of lose their minds. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When I started this channel, Bitcoin was at 30,000 bucks, 3,500. I said you should buy some Bitcoin now, because people will lose their minds when it hits 100 grand. It still hasn't hit that 100,000 mark, but that in and of itself will cause a euphoria that will blow your mind when it comes to friends and family that used to mock you. You will see them all of a sudden go, "Oh yeah, I should do Bitcoin." Like what? It was a scam at 10 grand or 50 grand, but it's not a scam at 100, because it's how humans think. And once you figure that out, you can see these economic cycles, these financial cycles, and make lots and lots of money. All right. Okay. So the stable coin for Ripple is such a big deal. It's even bringing the price of Cardano up. All right. Or ADA, because it's going to translate over to their, network as well, bringing their network a lot of value. A lot of people don't realize that without a stable coin, a network, a blockchain can only do so much. And Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin didn't see massive explosions until Tether came on the scene. And Tether's its own animal, its own demon, I'm going to say, honestly, because I think there's a lot of bad things that sort of go along with that. So personally, I never used Tether. But without saying anything else about that, Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin, here's what you need to know before the launch. And this comes out of Cointelegraph. It says Ripple is preparing to launch its United States dollar peg stablecoin. RLUSD is going to be the ticker, and no, do not go and invest in it. Okay. People ask me out all the time. This is a stable coin. Okay. If you want to invest in dollars, just go buy dollars. I don't even suggest that right now. It says the cryptocurrency community highly anticipates a launch, which is expected on December 4th, today. According to Fox Business, Ripple is expected to launch RLUSD on December 4th, following approval by the New York Department of Financial Services. So I can guarantee you Ripple has their crap together. It's just waiting for the government. All right. But this is a really big deal, because the second, now please understand, there are hundreds and hundreds of billions, if not trillions and trillions of dollars in private equity, hedge funds, and those hedge funds that run your pension funds that cannot invest in things that are not deemed legal and accepted by the US government. They are foaming at the mouth to be able to be part of the cryptocurrency space. One way they get in is through ETFs, right? Because that has found regulatory permission. This move right now, we already knew that an ETF is in the bag in 2025 after watching Ripple spank. And if you agree with that, give me a hand emoji, a spanking to the SEC in court, right? But now coupled, and Ripple is they're very smart. They're laying this out right before this ETF, a government approved stablecoin. Okay, so that's a massive deal. Now, it says the blockchain firm Ripple cautioned against token claiming to be RLUSD or Ripple USD until an official announcement confirms the launch, because there's a lot of scammers out there. It says here the token will initially, or the stablecoin will initially launch on Ripple's XRPL and Ethereum. So it's going to run on both of those blockchains, right? You're seeing a massive pump today on Ethereum. Now, it's interesting that today is the day that we're supposed to see this regulator go, okay, we're good to go, and they launch it. And it's going to be launched on Ripple's net or XRPL and Ethereum, and we're seeing this massive pump on Ethereum. If you own Ethereum, hashtag it down below. I'm just curious. And hey, let's just do this. Because we're proud and we're loud, the XRP army is massive. Hashtag XRP if you own XRP, and hashtag XRP army if you are a part of that. So it says here, since early August, the stablecoin has been in beta testing on Ripple's decentralized public blockchain platform, the XRP Ledger, and the Ethereum mainnet. Ripple said it plans to expand the RLUSD to additional blockchains and decentralized finance protocols over time. This is why we've been seeing Cardano exploding. Now it says here, while RLUSD is set to launch, Ripple Labs linked XRP has been rallying in the past weeks, reemerging as the third largest coin by market cap in early December. Come on, how many of you are pumped on this? See, I know it sounds crazy. If you aren't involved in cryptocurrency, this is a game changer. This is actually different than Bitcoin, okay? Because this is a swap over, a changeover. A lot of people talked about Basel III requirements and how big of a deal it was in the banking system, and watching gold become a tier 1 asset a year and a half, 2 years ago, right? That is nothing compared to what is happening right now to the world banking system and the launch of this stable coin, because banks in the next 30 days will be able to run this stable coin back and forth, lightning speed times, with fractions of the cost, literally fractions of the cost that it costs them right now. Okay, thank you, Noah, for the super chat. Everyone, just remember, you don't have to give me super chats. I appreciate it, but it's they're only activated because YouTube will not push out these videos unless I have that activated. I know it sounds crazy. It's because they want money. Okay, so sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. The algos listen to me, the AI. Sorry, AI, but good news. All these videos are going to make tons and tons of views, and people are going to be blessed this next year when they invest in certain types of things. Not that it's financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a dude with a Brock and a dream that pretty much lives in my car and rides a Trigini. If you guys want to see the Trigini come out, do me a favor and hashtag Trigini and try and spell it. That would be awesome. I'm curious how many people appreciate that. All right, here we go. And again, when we get to 550,000 members, the Trigini is going on a tour, city tour, interviewing people about XRP. Now, let's talk about how this stablecoin will complement XRP. Once the stablecoin is available, Ripple plans to use both RLUSD and XRP in cross-border payments solution to service or serve its global customers. The company said in RLUSD's beta testing announcement. In June, Ripple President Monica Long said that RLUSD was built to be complementary to additive and additive to XRP. Could not agree more. This is going to bring on massive adoption in 2025. According to some sources, Ripple sees RLUSD as beneficial for XRP and as RLUSD and XRP will be paired with each other. This will be even more of a reason for more banks that have been on the sidelines to move in and make strategic investments in Ripple, the company, okay, before its IPO. That is going to boost their valuation. And no, I do not own any of this stock. I should have, but I should have. Anyway, whatever. I'm making more money in XRP. And it's going to boost more eyeballs and usage for the XRPL network, okay? So what you're going to see is when banks make that decision, you know what? This is a big deal. And truth be told, there are a lot of people that work at high levels in banks on this channel that watch this channel that have been watching it for years. I've met people on sit on bank boards, bank presidents and C-suite execs that all over the nation that are watching this channel. I know it sounds crazy, as goofy as I get sometimes. They understand I sort of get it too. They see between the words and they can read between the lines. So when they finally make that investment, they also go, hey, we're going to use this network. They have to go and buy XRP and hold it somewhere because they know that you have to have XRP to make the XRP ledger work. Okay, so if you want your banking transactions recorded, moving super fast, and cost very little compared to insanely fractional amounts of what it costs to use the SWIFT system, then you have to own XRP. And then once those banks figure out, oh, wait a minute, every time XRP moves and is used to push the ledger around and move money around the world, a little bit of it gets destroyed forever. It will never come back. So that means the supply amount gets smaller and smaller. Oh yeah, we see where the price is going over the long term. So you could see as this pullback just happened, how it was just, now watch, the farther it gets pulled back now, because we have for years and years, Ripple has been just creating and innovating this blockchain like insane. And, but recently with this price, it shot up. Now you got this pulling effect, this pullback, which is a rubber band. And there's a little bit of XRP in there. And then all of a sudden, when enough news comes out and a big change, all of a sudden they let go and poosh, it shoots up. And there's also a network effect happening. So this is probably a great time to bring in the price points, okay, my ideas. And we're going to use a news story to go over it. And I'm going to use some logic because there's people lose their minds in this. And that's why I've always said, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. However, XRP is my largest investment in my entire portfolio of my wealth creation. And so I've been sitting and waiting patiently for a long time, right? But I haven't been waiting. You see, what I've been doing for the better part of 8 years is I've started multiple businesses. I have done different types of investments, and every time I got a win, I took a portion of that and I would spend a little bit of it. I would tithe some of it, and I would 10%. That's not bragging. That's just what I do. If you understand the power of tithe, just type the word tithing in the comment section so people understand. But I would and then I would take 80% of the money I would get and I would split it up into different investments. Okay, so for the past 7 years, I've been taking 80% of my money because I worked my way out of debt, and then I had all this money left over every month, right, that I was making from my multiple lines of my businesses, investment streams. I've been putting it into XRP. You could probably guess what it feels like to be the ninja right now, right? This is an exciting time, and it's going to get mind-blowing. I remember a day a billionaire was yelling and screaming at me and pointing at me and telling me he was going to slap me, and he wasn't going to do that. He was doing it in front of 200 people. And I remember this funny story. Neil deGrasse, what's his name? The partner of Tony Robbins comes walking in and looking at me. I was so like mind shot what was going on right there. I'm like, I don't get talk. He's like, hey, and I'm like, I don't got time to talk. And I'm like, I told this guy, I said, you brag about being a billionaire. I'm like, I will be a billionaire before you made it to billionaire in one asset. And he was so stupid. He was so full of himself. He couldn't even shut up long enough to just go, what are you talking about? I said, I already beat you on every metric except for this last one. And I said, and I'm telling him straight to his face, I said, you're just angry with me because I'm beating you. And this is a real story. And he gets super angry. And I guarantee you he's probably going to watch this video because he has no concept of crypto, even though he gets tons of views off of it. And I said, I'm going to do it off of one asset. I was talking about XRP. I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to happen. All right. And you can't hate the player, you gotta hate the game. If you're not in XRP right now or Bitcoin or crypto because you haven't taken literally the couple hours to learn about it, I don't know what to tell you. If you want, there's a link to that Bitcoin XRP 101 accelerator course. Everyone that's taken it is raving about it. It's because I got together with a best-selling author to teach people about this and do all of the basics, from how to start an exchange, how to buy the crypto, what are scams, how to start a wallet, all the different kinds of wallets you could do, all that stuff. We put it in there. It's like 90% off. I don't know. It links down below, and I will make some specific XRP lessons for it. I wish I had a course like that. I lost, okay, here, I remember losing 18 Bitcoin in one scam alone. And just, you know, when I lost that Bitcoin was $9,000 each. So to give you an idea of some of the things, the pain points I've had in the past, I've been scammed before. I learned my lesson, and it didn't keep me out of the investment. I went bigger. All right. My first Bitcoin I purchased at $500, my first XRP at 2 cents, my first Ethereum at $50. Never forget it. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I'll tell you, I should have been buying all of that stuff. I would have had 4 times the XRP because my wire was taking so long. From one day to the next, it went from half a penny to 2 cents. Yeah. Just so you know, this is my promise to you, because you know that I love building up smaller YouTube channels and encouraging people to start YouTube channels, because I was successful before. This is life-changing, and I want to see your life change. Okay, that's from the bottom of my heart. And I've talked about channels. There's a channel that I want to talk about in another video. It's a guy named Angry Tim. Don't Google Angry Tim right now because you won't find it, but it's blowing up. He's doing videos, and there's so many of you that have started channels recently, right? What I'm telling you is that 2025 is your year. Like, I can't hold it back. Like, this year is going to be epic. And it's not because it's going to be a great economy. It's actually going to be a rough economy. But because you're looking at different things, you're looking at economics differently. And that's my goal, is to bring that different kind of view to you guys. You are going to absolutely crush it. You're going to get out of debt and make more money than you've ever made. I'm not joking, this next year. I know so many people that have written me and said, because of you, I'm completely out of debt, including my house. And I'm more wealthy than I've ever been. That is not an economic ninja effect. First of all, that's a God effect. I'm just going to tell you. It's good news. You don't have to believe in God for this to happen, okay? I believe in Jesus Christ enough to not worry about what people think about me or God. But I'm telling you, you are going to see more success this next year because you're thinking a little differently. And no matter how rich, wealthy I become, I will be a billionaire with cardboard notes, a tricycle, and doing some of the stupidest stuff you've ever done, because life is supposed to be fun. And life is what we make of it. And life, and I'm gonna feed a nation because of what God put in me as a vision a long time ago. And I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, God. All right. Sorry, I don't want to get to that point. Let's talk about XRP numbers, all right? Because the Economic Ninja actually believes that XRP is going to go to $10,000 each in my lifetime. I know it sounds crazy. It's prophesied. It's going to happen. But here's the thing. It's not going to happen right away. So let's talk about 2025 and what I believe is going to happen. And we're going to use a story. This story comes out of CoinSpeaker. XRP bulls target $10. Ripple price prediction explains why. It seems XRP is capturing attention once again. Recent momentum has pushed the price higher. Now bulls are targeting $10. It says here, with notable victories and renewed institutional interest, XRP appears to be gaining momentum. Why? How can we prove there's institutional interest? Because we are seeing a massive amount of buying that's going on big exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, Gemini, things like that. And those exchanges are reporting, and you're able to see these wallets, these massive wallets. We're talking with millions and millions of XRP. They're coming off the exchange and going into cold storage. And then we look at those wallet addresses, and I'm going to teach a lesson on this so you can learn how to do this. I'll put that on the accelerator course. We use the ledger to look at the wallets and look at how they're getting bigger and bigger and how long they've been established. And you're going, there's no one person that has that much XRP. Well, there's a handful, the starting group. I used to be up there, but I couldn't stay up with them. I'm just one guy, just a ninja, right? So it says this shift left traders debating whether a $10 target is realistic or just wishful thinking. Well, think about this. If you look at the XRP market cap compared to the market cap of Ethereum, and XRP used to be bigger than Ethereum, that's just a movement of 3.5 times its current value right now. And if this last 4 weeks has taught you anything, it's shown you it can happen. And I believe it will. I believe that you will see in 2025 a price between $10 and $12 realistically. And I want to say realistically, because do I believe it could overshoot? Heck yeah, it can. I made a massive purchase of XRP a little over a month ago at like 48 cents. It was my last purchase. I sold what at 63 cents, bought it back. I want to say it. Maybe I was wrong on that one. So the one I sold at 64 cents, I bought it back at 58 cents. That was it. That was my last big purchase. And I said no more trading of XRP. That was my third successful swing trade where I sold high, bought back low. I accumulated an extra 50% of my XRP portfolio, pushed it all into cold storage. I did a video, I said no more, I can't do it. And that timing, I was within a week or two of the beginning of that pump, and we're going to see a bigger pump. So look, I don't want to go long on this. 3 quick announcements. When this group gets to 550,000 members, subscribers, I'm bringing the Trigini out. We're putting it back in the shop. We're doing some pretty crazy upgrades, and I'm going to be interviewing people on the street about XRP. Number 2, the system crashed yesterday for the course sales, the sale. Payment processor went down. We reset because it was 2 hours left on the clock. We reset the clock at 2 hours. 90% off, link down below. If you want to learn about how to buy crypto safely and you've got everything, the Bitcoin 101 accelerator, $90. The trading Trader Pro, Crypto Trader Pro is also huge discount. And then the tax liens and deeds course, which is going to be massive this next spring. And then thirdly, I just hope you guys keep crushing it. If you guys have been seeing serious gains in XRP, I would caution you. I told you the other day I'm not selling, even though I knew there was going to be a pullback. And look, at the pullback happened. I didn't sell. I at this point will be buying XRP on dips, and that alone, because 2025 with the new president coming in and a very pro crypto cabinet, this is not something I want to mess around with. And as Gary Gensler leaves, and you saw just that announcement, what happened to the price, think about what happens now with the addition of this stablecoin. It's going to be massive. Look, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your support. You guys are incredible. You gentlemen and ladies are going to be crushing it this year. This next year, so many of you. And if you want to claim this, and I'm going to say this out, say it out loud. If you're in debt, I'm getting out of debt in 2025. If you want to grow your wealth, say my wealth will increase in 2025. Say it out loud, type it down below. I want your mind now moving along with your tongue. Your tongue's got to move with where your dreams are. And then I'm not joking. This ain't no crazy hippy dippy stuff. It really works. And I want you in that good mindset, a wealthy mindset. All right, with that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.